Do you want to get into cookie decorating, but you don't know where to start? You are not alone. My name is Cami, and I am the founder of Iced.Kitchen, a beginner cookie decorating guide. Once a month, I drop a new guide with a new cookie set so that you can decorate along with me and have a hobby that you can do at home. This month, we're doing citrus slices. We are doing full slices and half slices. Come along and decorate one with me. Let's decorate a lime wedge in real time. I'm starting off with a round cookie, and I'm going to grab my green icing and just create an outline of my cookie. Now, we're going to use one consistency of icing and two colors, green icing and white icing. After I go all the way around, I'm going to start flooding it with the same green icing. This is because I'm using a 20-second to 15-second consistency for my green icing and for my white icing. My apologies. And what this 15-20 second consistency means is that within 15 to 20 seconds, my icing will completely flatten, level out. So I wouldn't have to do anything after flooding this cookie except for just wait for it to level out on its own. But what I'm gonna do is once I finish piping it, I'm gonna grab a scribe. This can be a toothpick or a more quote-unquote professional scribe. I use one just off of Amazon. And I'm going to help even out the icing because as you can see, there are some dents and divots and I don't quite have the icing going all the way to the edge. So here I'm going to use my scribe. I like swirling it quite a bit. And while it looks like it is just creating more movement on this cookie, because of the consistency that I'm using to decorate here, it actually evens out. And one of my favorite things to do is I kind of call it the washing machine. I just poke my scribe in a little bit and shake it around. And it helps flatten out that consistency. You can see there's a couple of spots where it's poking up. That's gonna fall down. Next, I'm gonna grab my white royal icing. It's the same 20-second, 15-second consistency. I'm actually cleaning up this edge that I went a little too crazy with on the end. But I'm gonna come in with my white consistency, my white royal icing, the 15-20 second consistency, and a couple, probably like, a centimeter? I don't know. Measuring's not my expertise. I'm going to create a white circle on the inside. And I am so impatient. I'm not going slow enough that I'm kind of keeping it on top of itself when I'm going around in a circle about 3 or 4 times. So it's a little messy. It's okay. We don't mind. And then I'm going to come in with my scribe and drag from the outside in. And this is going to create those little wedges that we see when we cut into any sort of citrus, but specifically limes. I'm going to drag this about 7 times. Sometimes I did a little bit more. I was eyeballing it. So we're just dragging it in, creating that, what is it called? The pith. That's the white part that goes around all of that citrus meat. And after that, I'm going to put a blob of white right in the middle, and I'm going to pull out on those same exact lines I pulled in on. So pulling out from that white dot. To be honest with you, I dropped a little bit too much in the middle of this cookie for that white dot, but it still looks good. It still tastes good. It doesn't matter. We're having fun here. So I'm just dragging that out. I get a little overzealous when I'm dragging, and I kind of drag a little too deep right down into the cookie. And so I'm going to come back with my scribe and kind of fix those little spots that I dragged a little bit too deep. You can see it right there. And all I'm doing is just swirling. This consistency is super forgiving. That's why I like it, and that's why I teach with it. And so after I clean up these little areas, we have a citrus slice. Be sure to check out the full video so you can see how to decorate every single one of these cookies, and be sure to download the free guide that walks through step by step how to do all of the things when it comes to decorating sugar cookies in the description below. Be sure to subscribe so that you can get notified when the next free sugar cookie decorating set drops next month.